Are you a construction worker looking for job opportunities in Australia? Or are you a Western Australian employer struggling to find skilled workers for your business? There's great news. The Australian government launched the Construction Visa Subsidy program, and WA employers can now sponsor overseas construction workers more easily under the Western Australia Designated Area Migration Agreement. Even if you are over 45, the WA DAMA program allows you to qualify for an employer-sponsored visa with age, English, salary, and work experience concessions, something not available under standard employer-sponsored visas. In this video, we'll break down how the Construction Visa Subsidy program works, how Western Australian businesses can sponsor skilled construction workers under DAMA, the benefits of WA DAMA for workers over 45, why now is the best time to take advantage of these programs. Now, before we start, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an important migration update. You can also book a consultation with our highly experienced registered migration agents using the link in the description. So let's get started. The Construction Visa Subsidy Program is an initiative by the Western Australian government to support businesses and skilled workers in the construction industry. The program provides financial support to eligible construction businesses and skilled workers to cover visa and relocation costs. The goal is to tackle WA's critical construction worker shortages and help speed up visa processing. The subsidy is available for various employer-sponsored visas, including the 482, 494, and 186 visas. So who benefits from this subsidy? Construction workers wanting to migrate to Australia, WA employers who need skilled workers but struggle with sponsorship costs, businesses looking to secure government funding to help bring in overseas workers. So if you work in construction, this is the perfect opportunity to secure a sponsored visa and move to Australia. Now let's talk about how WA employers can take advantage of the DAMA program to sponsor overseas workers. So the WA DAMA, it is a game changer for employers and workers. The Western Australia Designated Area Migration Agreement allows businesses to sponsor skilled overseas workers with unique concessions that make migration more accessible. So what makes WA DAMA different from standard employer-sponsored visas? So there are age concessions. So what it means is that if the applicant is over 45, they may still qualify for an employer-sponsored visa and permanent residency, English language concession, lower English requirements for many occupations, salary concession. So some roles allow a lower salary threshold under DAMA, work experience concession. So there is reduced experience requirements for skilled workers. Fast-tracked employer sponsorship. So WA businesses can fill their workforce shortages quickly. So which visas are eligible under WA DAMA? So temporary skills shortage subclass 482 visa, skilled employer sponsored regional subclass 494 visa, employer nominated scheme subclass 186 permanent residency pathway visa. So the WA DAMA is perfect for construction workers looking for a smoother and more flexible migration pathway to Australia. Now let's look at how WA employers can sponsor skilled workers under this program. Western Australia is experiencing a major skills shortage in construction, and WA DAMA makes it easier for businesses to fill these gaps. Now, what are the steps for WA businesses to sponsor workers under DAMA? So they need to obtain endorsement. So businesses must first get WA DAMA endorsement from the Department of Training and Workforce Development. Then they need to apply for a labor agreement. Once endorsed, businesses can apply for a labor agreement with Home Affairs. Next step is to nominate skilled workers. Employers can sponsor workers for a 482, 494, or 186 visa under WA DAMA with age, salary, and English concessions. So let's look at some of the common construction occupations eligible for WA DAMA sponsorship. So these occupations are carpenters, bricklayers, electricians, plumbers, civil engineers, construction estimators, heavy vehicle mechanics, and there are many more which are on the list, for example, fencers and scaffolders. If you are an employer in Western Australia, now is the time to sponsor overseas workers and secure government support for hiring. So if you're over 45, you can still get sponsored under the WA DAMA. One of the biggest challenges for older workers is age restrictions on skilled visas. But under WA DAMA, the maximum age limit is extended from 45 to 55 for certain occupations. So what are the key benefits for workers over 45? You can still qualify for an employer-sponsored visa. You get English test concessions, meaning you don't need high scores. You can apply with lower salary and work experience requirements in some occupations. You can transition to permanent residency under the ENS subclass 186 visa. So if you've been told you are too old for skilled migration, this is your chance to secure the Australian work visa. The Construction Visa Subsidy Program and WA DAMA sponsorship provide huge opportunities for construction workers and employers. So if you are a construction worker, this is your best chance to migrate to Australia under an employer-sponsored visa, as long as you have an employer who is ready to sponsor you. If you are an employer in WA, now is the time to sponsor overseas workers while government support is available. Need help with the process? Our team of highly experienced registered migration agents specializes in employer sponsorship, skilled migration, and complex visa cases. Book a consultation using the link in the description. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss important migration updates. We'll see you in the next video. If you have any questions in regards to Australian migration, please get in touch with us. You can visit our website nationwidemigration.com.au and book a consultation online. If you would like to stay updated about Australian migration, please subscribe to our channel.